Jazakallah Qasim Sahab, much appreciated. And Turkey, by the grace of Allah, I think we have been serving almost 20,000 meals a day. So that's just sheer grace of Allah, that where we started out so many years ago, back, I remember the time of tsunami, where we were serving 3,000 meals a day. Now in Turkey, Allah has graced our organization here that, our impact is significant. Well, I think in the interest of time, we are honored to have Professor General Nuri Sahab present with us. I know that he does not need any introduction, but I think I'm honored that he has accepted my request to just share one or two experiences, because he is inspiration to us. All the work that has been done in Humanity First, all the Water for Life to Gift Aside program, there's so much work that has been done, and that is continuous source of inspiration for us. So, Dr. Saab, I'm honored that you can just come and just share one or two quick experiences with us.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm really honored and humbled when Munam Naeem Saab came up and asked me to say a few words. I was literally caught unaware. Incidentally, I know all of them. Naeem Logbani Saab, about 15 or 14 years ago, we were in a restaurant together, and I still remember him. In fact, I remember him almost every day because he presented me with Tazkira, the English translation by Hazrat Khalifatul Khan Sahib, and I open it every now and then. So, thank you very much. Munam Naeem Saab is known to me for the last, since 2005, when the earthquake struck Pakistan, and he along with his team, and since then, for the flood disaster, for various other projects in Pakistan, the Humanity First is doing. He's been a great source of help and inspiration and guidance, and we are ever so grateful to him for his guidance and help. Jazakumullah. I know Dr. Shahid Agha also, who has visited Tahir Heart Institute a number of times for his surgical operations for patients suffering from various recurring neurosurgical procedures, and he's not only a great surgeon, but at the same time a great poet as well. And I must say a word of thanks to Qasim Rashid Sahib, who probably would not remember, but I do remember very clearly during one of the Jalsa days, he presented me with an autographed book of his, which also mentions about Tahir Heart Institute. So Jazakallah, Qasim Rashid Sahib. And we have Saad Karamat here, who visited Tahir Heart Institute more than twice and has been a help in the outpatient and various other departments of Tahir Heart Institute. Now, I'll just narrate a couple of two faith-inspiring stories which really struck me and have humbled me. One is the story about an 11-year-old girl from Portland, Oregon. She faxed me saying that I am from Portland, Oregon, 11 years of age, and I would like to donate a well for the victims in Thar, Sindh, Pakistan. And I said, okay, very kind of you. I got a second message and she said, I don't have any money. And I said, Allah will give you money. I got another fax and I've collected money for a well. And the way I've collected is that I've collected a number of cans which are empty of 7-Up, Coke, and they're all in my room, and I'm going to sell them and make so much of money so that I can donate for a well. Now that young girl, 11 years of age, has a well in her name in Tharparkar, the poorest districts of Pakistan. The second story which inspired me is about, again, a young girl who's suffering from Down syndrome. You all know Down syndrome or trisomy 21 is a disorder where one has cognitive impairment, retarded growth, and especially on my way to Orlando yesterday, I stopped over in Dubai for a few hours just to meet this young girl, and she promised and made the payment for a well for Humanity First Pakistan in the 3rd district. And when I met her yesterday, she was in tears to meet me, and I was in tears as well. And these two young girls who are helping Humanity First, and I'm sure many other girls and small children are there working for Humanity First across the world, and I think we must pray for all these. And one last thing which I would like to mention is that Humanity First is an organization which is relieving the sufferings of innumerable people across the globe. And as mentioned, there are 60 countries where we are working, and most of them are in the most impoverished region of the world. And under the leadership, the divine leadership of Hazrat Khalifatul Masih, may Allah be his helper, whose prayers which you saw in the presentation just now, I think inspire us, guide us, motivate us, and the prayers are on our side, and inshallah we'll win. Jazakumullahu wa ahsanul jazaa.